Hey Virgos, welcome to the vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Virgos, I feel like there's just this underlying fear of abandonment that has you feeling triggered. I mean, the desert is the idea of things not seeming real. Um, and then the mountain and the sustainer. I almost feel like I feel like this is in another one of your reads too. And obviously, you can be on either side of the story. These are general reads, so I'm taking general energy and I'm putting it into one story. It's likely that it will not all resonate with you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like there's an idea here of, of internal value and the sustainability of value, whether it's your own value or the value of other people, usually both. But feeling like it's hidden away, and as a result, nitpicking and and trying to find a lack of value in others that bypasses the actual value at hand. And then wondering why you feel alone, but it's kind of again, I feel like it's just been a theme in your reads, look at yourself, you know what I mean? Why are you doing this? Is it because you don't feel like you have value, and so you want to create a sense of need, I have to be in control of everything because people can't do it themselves, and so I have to come in and I have to fix it. But then when you're out here doing this, you're missing out on all of the value here, and it's just kind of this cycle that you get caught in, you get loopholed and finding fault with other people, almost in an attempt to protect yourself and your own value. So it's people can't get in because they're caught at the gate of the loophole of just judgment, and it's yeah, maybe you are doing it to protect yourself, but you can protect yourself to the point where you isolate yourself, right? I mean, it's real, and it's not an uncommon thing to do. I mean, it's why people are practicing, hyper independence, and I'm better on my own and I can fix it myself, and here, let me do that for you because otherwise it won't be done right. And it's but when you behave in that manner, people are okay, well then you can go ahead and do it. If you think I can't do it right and you have to come behind me and nitpick everything that I do it your fucking self. You know what I mean? That's what that feels like. Page of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel like there is kind of this idea of pulling yourself up out of it and going in another direction, or somebody that you're dealing with saying, okay, I can't exist in that. There's no room for growth. When you can't acknowledge all the things that I am doing, and you can only acknowledge the little things that got missed along the way, and then approach it as though somehow I'm flawed because I didn't, I'm sorry, can you not acknowledge all of the other good things? You know what I mean? But I feel again, it's just the cycle that you guys have been caught in. And sometimes I feel like it's a societal thing, it's how the political system works too, they're selling lab-grown meat and injecting the meat with vaccines, and, people are homeless on the streets, but everybody's, protesting and banning books, and it's well, if we keep everybody's attention over here, then they'll never notice what we're doing over here. And sometimes that's what that feels like, if you can only nitpick and criticize things that don't even really matter, what is it exactly that you're trying to get away with over here? It feels kind of shifty and shady, and experiencing ends because it's the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, I don't know, Virgos. I'm waiting for this energy to just release from you, but I know that it's hard, when you feel out of control, when you feel like people can't see your value, when you know what I mean? But if you're putting the attention here, how are they ever going to see it? Like it's the same way as like them feeling like, how are you ever going to see my value if all of your attention's over here and you're nitpicking all these little things about me? You know what I mean? It's there's no acknowledgement of value on either side. You know what I'm saying? But like, who determines that? Who sets that tone? You know? Death. Yeah, because I feel like it's a cycle that's dictating your life, and until you can really address it for what it is and heal it and tend to it and pay it the attention that you're putting on other things, you're going to keep experiencing these ends until you experience enough that you finally, like, you're no longer who you were, because it's so fruitless of an endeavor that I think even you feel defeated by it. Okay, first, the Starborn. I love that because I feel like Virgs, you have so much value. You know what I mean? Like it's not about your lack of value. It's about the way, like, I feel like it's just like, recognize your value and rise up in the power of your value and watch things unfold for you. But you've got to acknowledge your habit and deal with it, because it becomes like that mask, right? And you can't take that mask on and off. Like, it is who you are. And if that's who you are, then this is not who's ever going to be acknowledged. And you can't get upset with other people for not acknowledging something that they never got through the gate of nagging and nitpicking to get to the value in the first place. So that's not their fault that they don't see that. You know what I mean? You kept it hidden away. But you've got it. You've got what you need to go and do what you want to do, and you have the ability to rise up into, like, the transformed version of yourself. But you've just got to release this habitual way of approaching, people, groups, coworkers, friends, lovers. Like, it's not healthy. Okay, Virgs. Well, I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.